everyone, my name's Elena and you're watching Just Another Bookworm, and in today's video we're going to be discussing John Green's newest book, Turtles All the Way Down. Before we get started, don't forget to go down there and click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Become a member of the #BooksterFam. And yeah, I just wanted to also let you guys know that all opinions featured in this video are my own, and you can go out and buy the book if you want. I'm not going to tell you can't, because obviously I can't control that. But yeah, just know that these are all my opinions and just what I thought of the book. I wanted to share them with you guys so you know if this will be a good read for you. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. So I know there's been a lot of controversy about this book. Even before I started a BookTube channel, this just came out at the end of last year, but there was a ton of hype about it. It was some people's most anticipated reads, and there have been so many good reviews out there for this book, and I love John Green. He's one of my favorite authors, but honestly, I don't know what happened. This book was obviously well written. John Green has never let me down with his descriptions, and character development is a big thing for him, and he didn't let me down at all with character development. In this book, the main character, Ozza, is so well developed, and we'll get to that a little later, and I could just tell that John Green put his heart and soul into this book. But honestly, I just didn't find that the plot was that good, and I didn't think that it was I didn't think there was much point to what was happening in the book, because I don't want to give out spoilers, but I'm just going to summarize the first part. So if you haven't read the book, then maybe you might want to plug your ears a little bit, but I'm not going to try to spoil anything major, but this is just what I think. So basically, Ozza is Ozza's a girl with some mental illness, and she's always having problems controlling her own thoughts. Her best friend finds out that an old friend of Ozza's that used to go to summer camp with her, his dad goes up missing, and he's a billionaire, and there's a huge reward for anybody who knows anything about them. Ozza and her best friend find out a tiny little bit about dad, and she wanted to turn him into the police, but Davis, the father's son, the boy that his father's gone missing, Davis doesn't want to do that, so he gives them the reward money that they would have gotten for turning in that information to the police. And yeah, that was all fun and dandy up to that point. It was a very good book. That could have just ended there and I would have been completely happy. After Davis gave him the reward, I honestly, and that's only a little ways into the book, I honestly didn't find any point to the end of the book whatsoever. It was just this funky romance thing kind of going on between Ozza and Davis, was pretty much the whole rest of the book, and it was really weird because nothing ever came of it. I just didn't feel like that part of the book was even close to useful. Once again, guys, this is just my honest review. Before I go any further, I'm not hating on John Green or his book or anything, but I honestly thought, the beginning was well written. It did get kind of boring at the beginning because of the repeated thing with Ozza's mental illness, but it had a meaning. I didn't really see any point in the extra stuff at the end. Nothing ever happens with Davis and Ozza. I don't really understand what the big hype was about this book, because yeah, it's John Green and everyone would have been excited. I probably would have read it even if I knew the whole thing, because on it, even if somebody gave it a bad review, I probably still would have read it. You guys might go out and read it if you haven't already, but just because it's John Green and you want to be able to read all his books, but not the best. I Fault in Our Stars and Looking for Alaska a lot better. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you understand that this is just my opinion, and you guys can still go out and read the book, but I don't know. That's just kind of what I thought. So the first part of the book is pretty good, but the second half is kind of just Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you find the courtesy in your heart to go and subscribe and support me throughout my BookTube journey. And make sure to leave a comment down below what you think about Turtles All the Way Down, if you have read it, or if you plan on reading it, or just some video ideas for the future. Make sure you give this video a big fat thumbs up if you enjoyed, or even if you didn't. If you just like me, then yeah, give it a thumbs up. Bye!